Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the results of the latest death battle. So this death battle was between Gojo versus Makima. Now, for those of you who did not see my prediction video, I went with Makima as the winner of this death battle because I thought with her and the ability of control, she would have been able to wear down Gojo enough where she would then think of herself as superior to him as time goes on, that she would be able to weaken him enough and get him tired enough to um, think of herself as superior and then break him. Now, um, that was my thought process because I thought Gojo was going to be stronger, um, but I thought with her contract, it was going to be very difficult to defeat her. Just because of all the other stuff that was going on, there was no way she could easily be defeated. Now, she would be killed several times, possibly several hundred times, but I thought because of all that, she would keep coming back and eventually wear him down. So, in the I guess they were doing like they always do, like the stats of all of both combatants. And with Makima, I was pretty close to what I thought her abilities were. There were some things I didn't know about, in the sense of like how strong she physically was. But I was pretty close. In my mind, I was close. A lot closer to her strength than I was to Gojo's. I knew he was strong and stronger than her, but I don't think I registered how much stronger he was to her. Um, the other thing too was she was significantly faster than him, um, and he had much more power output. So like the blue and the red, not realizing it was positive and negative in my mind, just didn't makes. I read it and I know I read it, but I didn't put two and two together. And that purple is the two combined, and it literally erases everything. So it's zero. It turns everything to nothing. Um, and then his expansion, his realm expansion, creates this ultimate void, which I didn't think was going to do anything to Makima at all. So, in this death battle, it was very one-sided in the beginning. Gojo like tearing her apart, and they preface the start of death battle saying that they are from the same Japan, which means at random he could have killed her, which ultimately would have killed himself. Just so everyone's aware. That being said, that's not what happened in this death battle. So he is on the offensive right away. She, she attempts to be on the offensive, but she's unable to land a hit on him. He's blowing her up, bashing her, destroying all her zombies, her demons, all of that. I mean, devils. Sorry. And she is getting blasted away, killed multiple times, where multiple Japanese citizens are killed as well. We also have the fact that she eventually sneaks up on him and tries to attack him. But every time she tries to land a physical attack on him, it is stopped by his limitless, which I find to be incredible. It was more of a shield than I thought it was. So she was unable to touch him. Now, this battle continues and she's starting to get irritated, so she starts going bang. And that, there's nothing happening, meaning there is no projectile or anything, it just causes a wound. So he gets shot by that, I think, four times, right? At one point his leg gets blasted off. And she goes in, puts the chain in his head, and tries to control him. What happens is he breaks the mind control, heals himself, and creates his ultimate limitless, right? And in there, she was overwhelmed by the sheer knowledge of infinity. It was too much for her to process, and she was unable to get away from it, and really do anything else. It was just overwhelming. So then he blasted her with the hollow purple and eliminated her from existence because, with it being the absolute zero, it did not give anybody anything left of what I'm saying is he literally erased her from existence, basically, is what I'm getting at. And he was the winner of this death battle. So I was wrong. So I was right in the sense of he was physically stronger, She was faster and had much more of an arsenal, but he was just more powerful in general. And even though eventually he could have killed himself by sheer luck, um, the odds of that happening with the amount of people around um, was very unlikely. And that the void actually got her to unable to react at all anymore. So what happened was the idea would be that, her confusion would go to all the other Japanese citizens, and it would technically, but it was infinite, so therefore she would still have it. And the only reason why it wouldn't have affected Gojo is because, well, he created it, so he is unaffected by it. So therefore, it doesn't affect him at all. He can be in there as long as he wants. So because of that, he was able to use the Purple Hollow and eliminate her from existence altogether. Definitely was a good death battle. I was surprised in the sense of how you could get around her contract. But then again, apparently you can get around her contract in the manga and the show as well. So in general, it wasn't all that shocking that he could have found a way around it. That being said, they announced the next death battle, which is going to be between, and it's going to be a Halloween themed one. Um, it's going to be between Scooby Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. So on next Monday, I'll be releasing a video who I think will win that death battle and why. So for now, let me know what you guys thought about this death battle in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not? And why? And as always, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a great night.